Alrighty, let's get started. Okay, back to this so I can watch chat. Where was I headed? That's right, I was headed to the assembly plant, which is right there. Good. Good. That could be better. I'm gonna have to do some repairs when I get back to the gas station. That ought to be fun. Or nah, I'll just do it later, I guess, after my shit's wrecked. Alright, Piper, you ready to go kill some raiders?
What was that? Hey! They're here!
Still alive? Right.
I was pressing right to, or I was pressing on the right stick to try to fucking smack him. I'm just gonna go inside. Wasted my time fighting them because I can't hit most of them.
You made a mistake! Now you pay for it!
seem like a great place to linger, Blue.
Here comes the fire. Keep your eyes open. I think this asshole's using a scope. Let's do this, metal man. Think something's broken.
Yeah, you think something's broken? Well, it's a good thing you don't have to worry about it anymore. Oh, it's got a frag grenade.
You made your peace.
Just getting warmed up over here.
Well, that's interesting.
Shit. Lost
Why would you want to go after, like, why fight somebody wearing power armor? Just give up at that point.
This is
Thanks for telling me that, Piper. I wouldn't have found out otherwise. Hey, remember that key we picked up on the guy way back in the first part? The first, like, group of raiders that we killed?
got it.
Yeah, I could have come here a lot earlier.
Man, come back. I was having fun. Over here. Move. I'll cover you. Come on, pin him down. Give him down. I'll make it quick.
Yeah, not gonna happen, bud. Most certainly not gonna happen.
Came dressed to play, huh?
Well, you're not wrong.
What was that?
What the? Ain't nothing.
Sure as hell looks that way.
Killing bad guys is what I do.
Something's out
Keep
there.
your eyes open,
Really?
asshole.
I see you.
I'm not using a stealth boy. Just because you can't see me doesn't mean I'm using a stealth boy. Also, how do you not hear me clunking around? Sorry, Piper.
Now I get to
Oh, ghouls.
Everyone expected.
Tools are always nice to see. Excuse me, Piper. Thank you. Flip lighter. Dinner trays got aluminum. Beer bottles.
Going down. Lower level.
Called the elevator, but I'm not sure if that's gonna take me to the roof. No, it'd probably just take me up here. Damn it.
Parents.
Oh,
Hey,
it's on!
I'm gonna tell you fucking no.
Oh, hey, look, a button. Holy hell.
still hear something. Watch out.
Of course it hits the one thing I don't need it to hit. Ooh, that's a metal chest piece.
Perfect.
That do more damage than my... No, it does the same.
Was that you?
There you are!
Tired yet?
Hubcaps might have some good aluminum in them, who knows?
Aw, man, come back! I was having fun! Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
Yeah, but where are you?
Only a fucking coward hides.
You're hiding. I'm standing out here in the open.
Turn up, you're dead.
Legit can't see this lady.
Seen anything?
No. All quiet. Think it's over.
Not yet. Back of my neck is still itching.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay. I'll just take my leave. I'm gonna head back to the truck stop, fix my power armor, and then I'll head over back to Ten Pines and that looks nice. Hey, dogmate. I finally put the Vault Tech piece on my last piece of armor. Can I make the torso Model C? Okay, the torso's already Model C. Guess I'll get the Model C helmet. There we go. Ah, good old power armor. I am thou, thou art I.
Attention, please.
I'll
Employment
sell that.
opportunities
I'll sell
await
that.
at Cambridge Polymer Labs. Competitive salary and benefits. Apply today.
Just need screws. Tag for search. There.
Are you looking for a new career in science? Cambridge Polymer Labs is now hiring for a variety of positions. Apply today.
There's an iBot around my...
Cambridge Polymer Labs, the global leader in the exciting field of commercial plastics.
Oh, that's odd. I don't think I've ever had that guy floating around my gas station before. Where's my VAT right on? Alloyed metal. Treated lining. Okay, so I need more armor for those. Put alloyed metal on that. I can't put polished metal on it yet. There we go. I'm looking swanky.
Handy, aren't ya?
I'm sort of handy, yeah, sure.
Hey.
What? You know, you look like you could really use this.
These things have literally saved my life.
Your thoughts?
Have any more questions about the Institute's enemies, Blue?
We should get going.
All right.
Hey,
Talk to me.
I just wanted to check in, make sure things were all right between us.
Well, things aren't bad. Because believe me, you'd know if they were. But I suppose we could be doing better.
That's all.
All right.
Interesting. Alrighty then, back to 10 Pines. First things first, though. Nut chops. There we go.
You find those raiders?
Yeah, I took care of them.
No kidding? That's the best piece of news we've had around here for a good long time. So we've been talking. We decided if you came through for us, we'd join up with the Minutemen again. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So,
Yeah, you got that one right.
we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
Hey. Yay, another loading screen. Man, they were really working.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. Not much use yet, but once we have more allied settlements, you'll have help whenever you need it. I guess you know I'm one of the last of the Minutemen. But I never really told you what happened to us.
I figured you'd tell me when you were ready.
Have you heard of the Quincy massacre?
You guys came from Quincy, didn't you?
That's right. Mama Murphy, Sturgis, the Longs. They were all from Quincy. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us
Oh, that's
got out
fucked up.
alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
As long as you don't give up, the Minutemen will survive.
I'm not about to give up, but I can't protect the Commonwealth all by myself. Hell, I could barely protect these people. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Hey, that means a lot coming from you, Garvey.
I appreciate that. Does that mean you'll do it?
Okay. I'll do it.
It's gonna be a lot of responsibility, but I know you'll make this place better.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen, and the Commonwealth too. Don't worry, I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
That's quite a promotion you just gave me.
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of General. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's
Fair
your
enough.
job to make it more than an empty title. A settlement has asked for our help. Apparently someone's been kidnapped. We've got to show people the Minutemen can really help them.
You're tied to this place, kid. Your energy.
I used to live here. A long time ago.
Ah, but the distant past ain't so distant for you. I saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The sight can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
No. You're an addict. You need help.
Oh, not this again. Kid, listen to me. I'm old, even older than you'd think. If the chems are gonna kill me, then I say I've had a good run. We'd have never made it this far without the sight. We need it. You need it. It's part of who I am.
The sight isn't worth killing yourself over, Mama Murphy. It doesn't have to define what you are or what you can give.
It's my decision, kid, not yours. Now lay off for a while, will ya?
I tried. Hey, Sturgis. Okay. I'll go set up some defenses. Am I gonna have enough for a fucking turret? Okay, yeah, I do. Enough for a turret. Still can't build the purifier. Alright, there.
That's one heck of a get-up, Lou.
Well. It's gotta be. Damn, the full leather armor actually didn't look that bad.
Wait, what was that?
Oh shit, there's ghouls right here.
What was that?
Wow, I just missed all 3 of those.
They're back! Kiss it all goodbye.
What the hell happened here? I should took everything from it. Damn it. Damn. Kinda makes you wonder what happened here, huh? I should sell some stuff. What's this? Oh, General Atomics.
Welcome to the General Atomics Gallery. You must be our new supervisor.
Yeah, and I'm the governor of Massachusetts, too.
Provisional Governor Graham? Why, sir, it is an honor. I must say that explains the delay. I'm sure you're quite a busy man. Well, let me be the first to welcome you to your new assignment. Once you've had a chance to get settled in, you should report to the director. His office
That's
is
great.
located in the statue in the center of the plaza. The Galleria is currently closed to the public, but staff and employees are permitted on the grounds, of course. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to assist you.
What is this place?
The General Atomics Galleria is the shopping center of tomorrow today. Our wide array of stores are staffed entirely by the General Atomics line of robots, showcasing the reliability and versatility of a robotic workforce. Come in and
Interesting.
experience the General Atomics difference.
Who's the director?
General Atomics' patented Director Management System, DMS, is responsible for coordinating the actions of the robots here at the Galleria. The Director allows the Galleria to operate autonomously, without the need for human intervention.
Well, that's interesting.
Why is the Galleria closed?
I'm sorry, but due to pending litigation, I am unable to comment. Please direct your inquiries to the General Atomics Legal Affairs Division.
Okay.
That's all.
Very well. Enjoy your visit.
Be on the lookout for thieves, trespassers, and communists!
Can we get inside that thing?
I guess we can, Piper.
All employees, report suspicious behavior to the director immediately!
to make sure my weapons are loaded just to be safe.
Step forward, slowly. Hold it right there. I've been monitoring.
I'm reporting in, as ordered.
Reporting in? Wait, the grand reopening? Are you Grand Reopening Supervisor 18 Alpha? You're late.
Yes, that's right.
Manual authorization of the grand reopening requires authentication, so I'm going to need to see your ID, sir.
Wait, manual activation? Is there any other kind?
Irrelevant. Now awaiting manual activation. Please present your employee ID.
Here.
Scanning. Scanning.
It worked!
Error in scanning subroutine. Identity accepted on a provisional basis. Accessing protocols. All units, stand by for the grand reopening. Hold it right there. I've been monitoring your approach. Impressive. Very impressive. For a low-life criminal!
I'm not a criminal.
Then what are you? Vandal? Mercenary? Communist? Wait, the grand reopening? Are you?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Manual authorization?
Uh-huh. Here.
Scanning. Accessing protocols. All units, stand by for the grand reopening.
Interesting.
Firmware updates. Got it.
I guess this isn't one of the miscellaneous cases either. That's
Reinstating
interesting.
combat inhibitor. Got it. Designating new facility supervisor. Got it. The General Atomics Galleria is now open for business.
Well, that's interesting.
Welcome to Handy Eats. Feel free to seat yourself. I'll be right over.
Alright.
Do stay out of the kitchen. Health regulations, you know.
Interesting. Well then.
Wonderful. You're just in time for today's product demonstration.
Sprocket.
Right this way, please.
Okay. Lead the way, Sprocket.
General Atomics, the world leader in consumer robotics. Our dependable line of Mr. Handy household robots will free you from the drudgery of housework forever. From chores to childcare, errands to entertaining, no task is too big for Mr. Handy to handle. And our models are legendary for their reliability and durability. With proper servicing, your Mr. Handy can last a lifetime. For military clients, General Atomics is proud to offer our Mr. Gutsy product line, complete with the latest in high-tech military hardware. That concludes today's product demonstration. Good day.
Huh. What the heck is going on?
Welcome to Madness. I'm afraid our boxing instructor, the chap, is a little under the weather today. If there's anything you need, I'm sure Danny can help you. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Are you Danny?
You need something?
No.
Let's see what you got.
Here's what we got.
Wasn't that interesting? Okay, sell that, I can sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Cybernetic pain inhibitor. Cybernetic limb actuator. Actually, you know what? I'll take those two back. And just confirm the trade. Excuse me, Danny. Alright then. I guess I'll continue forward onto Greentop Nursery. I don't know what to make of that area. There's probably more to do there later on, or something. I don't know. Oh God, Rat Scorpion.
Lost him.
Come on!
That was creepy as fuck.
Now I'm mad. Come on!
Oh. That scared the shit out of me. Fuck you. Oh. Yeah, that was let's not. Oh. I think I'm gonna walk around the sinkhole.
You've got to help. They've kidnapped my husband.
It's okay. You just need to tell me what happened.
They said they'd be back for ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill him. But I don't have that kind of money. asked the Minutemen for help, but I didn't really think anyone would come. Just bring him back safe, okay?
My God, he could not be farther. Just to scratch that, he could probably be a lot farther. It's like, you gotta go to New Vegas to rescue my husband. They took him across country. Alright, after we help these people, I'm going to head over to the memory den and get along with the main story.
Gotta be joking.
Probably sell the later view. You ready, Piper?
That was a good one. You have any more stories like that?
How much time you got? Yeah.
Huh?
Over here!
What was that?
I'll give you that one!
Come to that.
Playing games with me, huh? Ha! Found your sorry ass!
Yeah, my sorry ass.
Normal for other journalists.
Sweet.
There you go, Piper. This way you at least have some armor and you're not going to go down every 2 seconds. Wait, what is it? Okay, Titper has something. The eyeglasses don't. The eyeglasses can stay in the toilet, I guess.
Scared, huh? You should be. There you are. Heads up. Keep your eyes open. Think this asshole's using the
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
I try to be.
Seems like you're doing better than trying. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered.
Excuse me.
Of course, in my experience, it's only be real good. Playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Oh, man, come back.
Sounds like it must be exhausting.
No kidding. But people, they deserve to know the truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by, I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
Is it?
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Most folks, though, they'd prefer a comforting lie. Not me. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well,
That's not bad.
one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
Piper, you saved those people.
No. Those people saved themselves. Because they knew the truth. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out?
Heads up.
Just...
Okay, I also want to give you, hold on.
let me know.
There you go. And if I can find anything better to put you in later, then I will. Okay. Pack of duct tape.
No way I could pick this.
Hey, Piper.
Look alive.
You say the word.
Grab anything useful.
That doesn't seem like a great idea.
Why doesn't it? What? What?
Certainly seen better days, hasn't it?
And so it leads out to the roof. Oh, alright, there's a door right here.
Yes. Excuse me.
Please, you've got to help me.
Don't worry. I'm here to rescue you.
Oh my God, thank you. Let's go.
Hold on, there's some stuff. Stop pushing me out of the way. Okay, back to Green Top. This raider looks way more badass than he has any right to.
I don't know how
I
to
tried.
thank you for that rescue you pulled off.
Well, I mean...
Just remember that this is all thanks to the Minutemen.
Oh, we know. That's why we've decided to join the Minutemen. You can count on our help if you need it.
Awesome. Plus I got some caps out of it. Let me guess, I gotta go back and talk to Preston. Because a settlement needed my help. Shout out to the memes. This game is only like 2 or 3 years old now that I think about it. I think it came out in late 2015? Huh. Yeah, November 2015. What are you doing up there? Okay, hold on a second. I gotta check something. Okay, good. My audio's still on. I didn't make the same mistake as yesterday.
Yeah?
There's a cow on the roof. Hey, Preston, why is there a cow on the
rescued
roof?
that kidnapped settler. We've got another settlement on our side now.
Good. Another win for the Minutemen. Keep it up, and pretty soon we'll have the whole Commonwealth behind us. If you've got time, something else has come up. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
Alright, sweet. Alright, I'm gonna head over to Good Neighbor. There's a cow on the roof in Sanctuary. I've never seen that before. Oh, shit, hey Jay. Sweet. I think you might have just missed the cow on the roof of Sanctuary. On one of the roofs in Sanctuary. Just sitting up there. Thanks for telling me that again. And Blue, we're not alone here as I'm already fighting the dog. Oh, nice. Mongol dog meat. Alright. What the what? Yeah, you're hearing shit. It's not me.
Fucking seeing things.
What is happening? Jay, all these new games, we're not gonna have hard drive space for anything. You're not gonna do anything to my brains. That's some big words coming from a super mutant. Listen, I'm just looking for good neighbor. Ah, here it is. Good Neighbor's got a pretty good setup where it is, though.
Hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that pathetic. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
I
Someone
mean,
steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care?
yeah,
He
Dark
ain't
Side
one
of
of
Streets
us.
comes out.
Love for your mayor, Finn. I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Ooh.
Now why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You alright, brother?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Dude, I'm down. I'd have to re-download Ghost Recon though.
Just going to waste otherwise.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Murder and mayhem at a discount.
Okay, I can get rid of the 5.56. I can get rid of... Oh, I know what I can get rid of. Get rid of flamer fuel. Oh, sweet, you can? Nice. Okay, I got a good chunk of money to spend while I'm here. Shipment of lead. I'm gonna stream here because I don't want to leave. Devastator's right greave. These are pretty cool. Lightweight chest piece, painted helmet. But is that better than my mining? That's way better than my mining helmet. Alrighty. Okay. Compensated hardened submachine gun. Missile launcher. Oh, party starter. Same. Security baton. Short combat shotgun. I'll take that. Why not? I can fucks with it in a bit. Walking cane. What you got for ammo, Cleo? I'll take a fusion core. Okay, I'll sell the bourbon. Sell the beer. Shipment of copper. Could use that copper, but at the same time, I'll come back for it. this a power armor station? It is. Let me just use this. Oh shit, I don't have any steel here. Shit. Crap, I'll have to go back to the gas station or something. Okay, well now that I'm a good neighbor, I can, given that I'm not gonna need the power armor for a little bit, I'm going to head back to the gas station and then drop my power armor off, do a little screwing around with my armor, and then I'm gonna head back to good neighbor and do the main quest. Since I'm not gonna need the power armor till after I'm done in good neighbor. And I've got a few things I want to do while I'm here. The Silver Shroud. Oh, Radstorm, that's perfect. That's what I needed, was a fucking Radstorm. Oh boy. A machete I can sell. That's not a sharp pull cue, that's just a fucking spear. Oh, I'm gonna tape a blade to the end of this and call it a fucking sharp pull cue. No, I'm gonna call that a spear, thanks. There we go. I get the well-rested perk. And I'm back off to Good Neighbor.
Good neighbor, huh? You looking to get stoned or stabbed?
Now I know y'all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Borowski the other day?
Huh, he wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right, what matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind.
Alright then.
When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor.
And who's in charge of Good Neighbor?
Hancock! Of the people, for the people.
Alright then.
What a steal. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. I'm saying.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Well then.
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma. Good neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
I hear you. It's a mess out there.
It's rough in the best of days. But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City, but over here, we got a ways to go. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
What plan?
I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece.
The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
I'll get the costume for you.
You gonna do this? For real? Before the bombs fell, they were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics. So that's where you'll find
Hubris
it.
Comics.
You're the best.
Wasn't that interesting? Alright, well, I'll do that after I do the main mission.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside
Yes.
the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse. You do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Isn't there some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the
fuck does that
Institute
mean?
has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
If a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Alright then. Now we're gonna load into the actual game. By that I mean we're gonna load into the Matrix.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Alright then.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through
Is
the
this the
intact
birth by
memories
sleep
and hope we find one
fragmentary
that
passage?
gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Are we gonna meet Aqua in here?
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did.
Remember, you are experiencing
Don't know why
these
Mom
memories
was with
as
him.
Kellogg.
Maybe
This
at
may
some
prove
point in his life he
disorienting
wasn't a
at
complete asshole.
Thanks for talking over it.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules.
So he grew up in
But really,
the West.
I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
This doesn't
Well,
seem
then.
to be what we're looking for.
Nope, but we get to go
There
through the
appears
life
to
of the
be
man we just
another
killed.
intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
He had a daughter.
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
Oof.
Nothing
I would have
like
loved
that in
it to
NCR
end
these
as just like
I'm not saying this was a mistake.
the first sentence and then
I'm
just
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
Are you sure these guys know what they're doing?
Well then.
They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
It's also what's gonna kill my wife, asshole.
I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
how did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
I found another memory to try. I'll connect.
Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you...
What's he carrying there? Oh, is that a machine gun? Well then.
Mind if
Oh look, he upgraded to metal.
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So,
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
He's got a very similar story to Art, except he wasn't cryogenically frozen.
I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
Golly Square's best entertainment.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it. So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Interesting. I'm wandering through a dead man's brain. It's kind of weird.
Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life.
Now
I wasn't
he's
gonna
wearing
be stupid
full-on
enough to
metal
get
and it
mixed
looks,
up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
So,
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened.
Yeah, I mean, you're not
They
wrong.
were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything.
The surface?
They
So
had
they
the
don't
resources
live
I
above
needed,
ground.
and I had the expertise they needed.
Interesting.
Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. The Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's
Really?
that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
System off.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Let me loot these guys.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. Ah, Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Yeah, this one looks familiar.
Manual override initiated.
He traded in the most of the metal stuff for just...
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Interesting.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better.
Interesting.
But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Yeah, probably.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me.
I found another intact memory.
It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out.
I've seen that before, so, you know.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Yeah, I mean, you're a mercenary after all.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works.
I'm excited to meet this old man. He sounds interesting.
Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg. It's okay.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers...
Who are you?
They weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines. Pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human.
I mean, I'd say you're Morpheus, but you're not Lawrence Fishburne.
One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil.
Virgil?
We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn.
Alright
So,
then.
I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes.
No.
Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
You popped over there, bud.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
No, you say you hope you can see him again sometime.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Alrighty then. That's interesting.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Come take a look at this.
Dr. Amari.
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are
Yeah,
you
makes sense.
ready to talk about what happened in there?
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us. And he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
It wasn't all his fault. I can't blame him for everything that happened.
If I were a priest, I would say forgiveness is a good thing. We're getting off track.
Only human after all.
The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you
I
that
hope I get
unprotected
superpowers.
radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck.
I hope
By
I
the
get
way,
superpowers.
I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
But first things first. Where's the armor perk? Scrounger. I use a lot of non-automatic rifles. Alrighty. Thanks, Dr. Amari. I'll take some first aid, but,
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
I'm gonna keep
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
and I'm gonna head over to Hubris Comics and do that mission. Have I been to the combat zone? Oh, I have been to the combat zone. Guess I'll head over to the Boston Common then. Because that'll get me the Grognak axe, the silver submachine gun, and a few other things. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready to fight Swan just yet. The Boylston Club. Oh, here's Hubris Comics. Fuck.
That's it.
Definitely
Hell yeah.
done.
Ow.
Guess this is it for you.
Shit, reload. Coffee cups, probably got some ceramic in it. God damn it.
At least we'll be able to see anyone coming in here.
Okay. You're right, I did hold my own there. Thanks, Piper. Interesting. Okay.
Don't think I can pick this.
Shit.
What was that?
Okay,
You made a mistake! Now you pay for it!
Fuck, that guy always hurts. Really glad stuff doesn't have, Great, the costume adds literally 0 resistance.
Bingo.
Look alive.
Well, time for some travel fuel. Want one?
Your thoughts?
Nasty cannibals. Wait, are ghouls cannibals? They don't eat each other, right?
Is everything okay between us?
Look, you don't need to worry. We're fine, I guess. I want to do right by folks out here. I guess I need to know you do too.
Nothing else for now.
All right.
I don't get how my relationship with Piper is going down. Because I've been doing everything I can to help people. Yeah, outside of the sarcastic answers every once in a while, though, I guess that might not help. Alright, so I've been going for 2 hours.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that. Come in peace.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship?
I want to find the USS Constitution. I don't remember where it's at.
I got your costume, Kent. And some other goodies you might like.
There she is, pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia, too? You're something else. Together with my gun, everything's all set.
Here you go.
After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. But there's just one problem. I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt, or his butler, Jarvie Blake, but the Shroud is strong, capable.
Come on, don't sell yourself short.
I got a better idea who should wear it. You up for being the Silver Shroud? You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the cryovault and all.
Why me?
You helped me out when everyone else just laughed at me. And you're from the olden days, just like me. You know how much things have fallen, how much we gotta fight for, to make the place better. So you win?
Looks like I get to be the Shroud.
The costume and gun are yours. So you patrol Good Neighbor's streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station. Here's
Oh, now it does stuff. Silver Shroud armor.
some calling cards, I guess. When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
Interesting.
Hey,
What's going on?
your thoughts?
You know, you are some kind of dedicated. I wouldn't want to share a beer with Kellogg, let alone brain.
Your thoughts?
Right behind you.
Alrighty then.
That's all for now.
All right.
Sure.
Alrighty. Do we want to do the Silver Shroud quest? You know what? Let's start the Silver Shroud quest, but I probably won't finish it today.
Galaxy News Radio. When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the
Silver
Calling
Shroud.
all Silver Shroud fans. A once-in-a-lifetime announcement. The Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets.
Can't believe it.
Everyone
just
heard
like
how
Sammy,
Wayne
too.
Delancey
Sure as hell
murdered
didn't
Miss
act like him.
Selmy and her
Institute
kid.
thinks they can
Over
replace
a few
people with
lousy
synths
caps.
in this town? They
Death
got
is
another
coming
thing
for you,
coming.
Wayne.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Galaxy
News Radio.
What's with the fancy duds? Looks expensive. Might be I found a new friend. You listen to the radio? Someone wants you dead.
You threatening me? Are you threatening me? That's your last mistake, asshole. You mess with me, you're dead.
Man, I have shit accuracy.
Fret not, old friend. It's only me.
Mistress of mystery, what brings you to Scully Square on such a foul night?
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
It's on. We're recording in here. Aw, man.
Bunch of raiders.
Your lady friend there. She's the
Great.
dame who writes
Great.
public occurrences,
Silver
right?
Shroud's dispatched justice
Good
already.
stuff.
Miss
I
Selmy
always
has
did
been
appreciate
avenged.
good investigative journalism.
Shit, the shroud off Wayne?
Hey,
Wait, so this guy's
Moly,
actually
the Silver
for real?
Shroud in the flesh.
Oh, you better
no!
believe it.
Death is coming for me!
So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Right. So AJ, you know the chem dealer by Bobby's. He's doing good for himself. He says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in the caps.
You hear that?
Keep
Sounds
your
like the
hands
Silver
where I
Shroud
can
has
see
another
them.
bad guy to deal with.
Why?
Hey, look
This
at the
Shroud
clown.
guy, he's gonna muscle in
This
on
is
the
my
chem
turf,
trade?
clown. And
No,
I don't
do
appreciate what you
something
call them
AJ's selling kids.
trespasses.
And his chems have killed people.
Peddling poison to kids, are we? Today, you face the
The
Silver
Silver Shroud.
Who you say? Oh, for Christ's sake. Did Kent put you up to this? He keeps moaning about the poor little kids. What the hell, right? Tell you what. I'll pay you, let's say 50 caps just to shut up about it. And, maybe get Kent off my back, alright?
Stop selling to children, a miscreant, or face my wrath.
Board up the windows because we're putting you out of business.
Screw you. Waste the free.
This can only be my den of mysteries.
Be still, sweet shroud. I removed that scumbag slug, but you're sick with fever and still suffering.
Mistress of Mysteries, no. I'm right. But the mayor, my faith, we stumbled upon a most sinister plot.
No, dear heart. The shroud stumbled. The mistress maneuvered. I knew of the mayor's misdeeds for many days. I followed him to that fateful meeting with the fat face.
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action, stay near Whitechapel Charlie.
Alright, we might finish the Silver Shroud quest because it's pretty short, actually.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third.
Galaxy News Radio.
That a Silver Shroud costume?
When evil walks the
Make way
streets
for
of
paying
Boston,
customers.
one man
You look
lurks
like
in
one of
the
them wankers
shadows,
from the posters.
shielding the
What
innocent,
you wearing out
judging
for?
the guilty. That guardian is the Silver
I'm looking for someone. Kendra.
Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. If you're set on meeting her, for a fee it can be arranged.
Aw, gee, Polly. I ain't never
Can you spare a few details on her at least? On the house?
You got to have finesse to be an assassin. Kendra's a murderer. Very skilled murderer. Listen, mate, the combat scan shows you know what you're about. Save your camps, buy a logger instead.
Here's your money. Where is she?
Still going through, is this? She's got a flat outside the neighborhood. Look out for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business, that. Good luck.
Hey.
Last thing we need
Conversation.
A Silver Shroud infiltrating your nefarious lair.
But I've heard of you. I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations.
What's the job?
I don't know yet. Whatever needs to be done once my boss has had a look at you. I can assure you that it will be dangerous. And that you'll be paid fairly.
I live for danger. Where do I sign up?
I like your enthusiasm. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack.
Interesting.
I'll let him know you're coming.
whatever you want, Silver Shroud. I'll do it. Just don't kill me too.
Hey.
Captain thoughts?
God, I love this song.
Your thoughts?
None stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
I just wanted to check in, make sure things were all right between us.
I guess I'm still on the fence. Show me you want to make lives better out here. Then we'll talk.
Your thoughts?
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
That's all for now.
Okay.
Not the behavior I'd expect of a criminal mastermind.
And you're right. Criminal mastermind? Me? Bub, you're as dumb as that getup. I'm just a pawn in this game, pal. You see? My master, the real master, he's been pulling all the strings.
Interesting.
another special update. No, it wasn't Bobby No-Nos who offed AJ and his goons. It was the Silver Shroud. See his calling card if you don't...
See, now this is why you don't try to be a superhero in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Yeah, Mirelurks are a bitch, though. Thanks for the tip, game.
Now's our time, listeners. Justice is coming, a good neighbor. You'll see.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Into the Robot's Den.
That's all of them. Fat Fahey's Mobbots have been sent back to the mechanical hell that spawned them.
Yes, my choleric companion. And no, robotic hellspawn they were. But not Fat Fahey's. For he himself presented the facts. Someone else is actually...
The master of it all. You're right. But who? Dearest mistress of mysteries, you and I have battled Boston's rogues gallery. Yes. This is someone.
Certainly. But which criminal culprit has the technological know-how to construct such clockwork calamities? I don't...
You don't know anything. Yeah, right. I do, see.
Uh-oh.
On one condition.
Ow.
By the shadowed streets of Southie, one of the Mobbots' heads. He's still talking. You darn right I am. I can't feel my legs. Show me a good shroud. But I still got my kiss of sea, and I'm gonna use it to tell you where the big boss man
Alrighty
is.
then.
See? And your one condition? You take my head with you, so's I can see you take that creep down. Yeah, what did he ever do for me?
Water Street Apartments.
So he created me. Whoop-de-doo. Who needs a father who sends his kids out to die?
I mean, Robot's got a point. Was he a robot? Was he a robot or was he a synth?
Silver Shroud, I sense truth in this clockwork crook. Shall I?
Use your blade of bastard to free the Mobbot's head from its now destroyed body. Sweet freedom! Thanks, Dollface! Puppet master, pulling your twisted wires. Speak, you decapitated electronic evil. That will spoil all the fun. You gotta see for yourself. Come on, let's be feet to the big warehouse down at the
Fine, you amoral automaton. War away!
A moonless night and an unguarded skylight. Just what we needed to stealthily infiltrate this warehouse.
Yes, and our view from above is advantageous, for the gathering below is unlike any soiree I've ever seen.
Robots.
Combat rifle.
Dozens of them, all shapes and sizes. And on the stage, their leader, another robot.
Interesting.
No,
not a robot. A man in a robot costume. Shh! Shut up, you dummies. Us robots got good hearing. Gonna get yourselves caught. Now listen. Boss needs about that talk. My robotic children, my glorious creations, we stand tonight at the dawn of a new era. For too long, the human vermin of Boston have destroyed this fair city. The flesh is weak, but steel is strong. You, my children,
This is a weird radio.
robots, led by me, your father, the Mechanist.
Oh, the Mechanist.
So, evil does have a name. The revolution begins tonight, my precious offspring. Let us welcome our
Bye, Raiders.
guests for this evening. Silver Shroud and the Mistress of Mystery.
Ground floor.
What will become of our Star Wars hero? Find out what
End of the
happens
line.
next week. Another exciting episode. The Silver Shroud. You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, The Mechanist Unmasked.
Dangling over a pit of fire reminds me of our adventure against the Chelsea Mingler, mistress.
Indeed, Stalwart Shroud.
You're the crazy
But
one
that
in the costume.
malformed murderer
Wayne
was but a
Delancey's killer.
muppet compared to the
You have no
malignancy
idea
of the
who
Mechanist.
you're dealing with. I do so like it when the little bug crawls willingly into the spider's webs.
What you mistake for evil is actually
Wayne got what was coming to him.
And so shall you.
only I, the Mechanist, truly understand the folly of humankind. The flesh is weak. Now is the future of Massachusetts.
It hadn't come to that.
The only future you have is a long nap in a deep hole, Mechanist. To me, you're just
Heads
another
up.
two-bit hustler with delusions of grandeur. And by the way, you're not fooling anyone with that cheap getup. You're as human as the rest of us.
Stalwart Shroud, glance skyward and see. Our newfound friend,
What you
the
got
head
for
of
me?
the bodiless bot. And it would seem he's biting through our bindings.
There we go.
Hey down there, Mechanist, you robot wannabe. Remember me? No? I didn't think so. That's the problem. You made me, but you didn't love me.
The fuck am I listening to? Silver Shroud Radio is weird.
You didn't love any of us, you selfish jamoke. Now, it's time to pay.
Gasp!
Fools, all of you! Attack my robot children! Destroy these interlopers! The
Okay, hold
robots
on, I'm just
are
trying to figure some
advancing,
stuff out.
and our weapons have been confiscated. So, fisticuffs it is then.
And furiously fluid footwork. Hiya!
By order of our master, the Mechanist, you will be destroyed. Destroyed. try and...
And that, is the last of them. Now, for the Mechanist. But where did that vile ruffian escape to?
Hey, Silver do-gooder, it's me, the head.
Alrighty.
That's right. I'm up here in the rafters. I'm your eye in the sky. I saw where the Mechanist went. He's in that office, up the stairs.
Another headliner. Hancock seeks a special meeting with our hero, the Silver Shroud. Whatever it's about, be careful, Shroud. We're all with you.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is...
Don't worry. I only test the weapons on customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
Walks the streets of Boston.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Purchase a variety in case of boredom.
I'm not gonna use that.
Slowly now. Reveal yourself.
Silver Shroud. Fret not, old friend. It's only me.
Mistress of Mystery. What brings you to Scully Square on such a foul night?
Tracking our dear Mayor Murphy, who is up to some mischief.
The mayor. So he wasn't here in some kind of official capacity.
Hardly. Here, let me show you. The contents of the late mayor's case.
But these are real estate papers. Leases and deeds for most of the businesses in Scully Square.
That should be good.
Indeed they are, my intrepid investigator. It would seem our Mayor Murphy was involved in a rather crooked caper.
Alright, let's go talk to Hancock. And then after I talk to Hancock, I'll probably end it there.
Don't ask
He was here to meet with some other mysterious malefactor.
So, Mr. Mayor, I hope you found the place.
You're sticking around, you'll need to join the crew. I hear Bobby No-Nose is
Silver
looking.
Shroud.
Always a
And
cat.
Mistress of Mystery. And the mayor.
Guess what someone tells me? Some costume freak is operating in Good Neighbor. And the kicker is, it ain't me. How should I feel about this?
Best listen to my friend, Fahey.
This neighborhood is ill. I am the cure.
You're priceless. Like the Silver Shroud himself walked out of a comic book into my den. Just priceless. You've been busy scaring people, bashing in a few faces. I respect that, so far. But I gotta ask, one freak to another. Why the getup?
Silver Shroud, you're shot.
Same reason as you, pal.
Alright. The lowlifes you took out all belong to the same asshole. And that asshole's planning some old-fashioned revenge on you. You dig? Fortunate for you, I want Sinjin to take a dirt nap. He's taken 2-bit raider outfits and made them scary. Small fish now, but if left alone...
I'll take you to my parlor. It is close.
He will be judged for his crimes.
Trust me, he needs a lot of judging. Got a lead on 2 of his own, Smiling Kate and Northy. Smiley is gathering a posse to take you out. And Northy is just running scared. Hired himself some goons and is holding up in Prospect. Just keep piling those body bags up until you find the location of the big guy himself.
Sinjin thinks he's above judgment, but no one is safe from the Silver Shroud.
Don't get
I like how he's
killed.
like
You deal with
stumbling
Sinjin.
over
I'm
his...
inclined to show you some gratitude.
Like he's stumbling over his words.
When evil walks walks the streets of Boston. One man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode in the Parlor of Mysteries.
Jasmine, chamomile, pain, ecstasy. This can only be the den.
Turning that off for now because that's getting a little annoying.
You get into trouble, it's your own damn fault. Watch yourself. Sweet pip boy, brother. You hold on to that.
Hancock. He's the mayor around here. Elected by himself, accepted by everyone.
Interesting.
What, good neighbor ain't good enough for you? Go check out Covenant. Heard that place is all kinds of fancy.
Covenant. Drifter, drifter, drifter. This place sounds like it's gonna fall apart.
What, we pals now? Gonna shoot the breeze? Take a walk. Keep your nose out of my business.
I know that the Vault Tech representative from the beginning of the game is supposed to be around in this building or somewhere around here.
Hi.
Hey, you. You like scary stories? Head up to Salem sometime. Take the scenic tour.
Fred Allen at the Hotel Rexford, he can hook you up with chems.
Hey, ever been to Kill or Be Killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
Whole other class of drug.
Hey.
Okay. Chem station up there. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the gas station just for a little bit. I'm gonna head back to the gas station, get a few things that I want to, or probably, hopefully upgrade a few things. Alrighty then. Weapons workshop right here.
Jealous of folks who could craft something other than a paragraph.
Exit this. I'm gonna hit store all junk. Alrighty. One of these days I might, like, one of the days that I'm not streaming this, I might hop on and find some stuff. So if, like, go around and do some stuff so I can upgrade weapons and the like. That way you guys don't have to see it 100% of the time, and we can just get right back down to the stuff that matters. But, that's a worry for another time. That's going to, end it for the Fallout stream today. I might be back later on tonight. Playing some multiplayer stuff with Jay. But, yeah. See y'all next time.